7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. To find Diablo. Getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Watch out! Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball.
And he'll be marked down the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 59 yards.
First and 10. 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Get set. Up. On 4th down, Purdy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
He finds Darnell Mooney for the Texans. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On second down, Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's taken down up past the 35. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Atlanta. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Another run here for Robinson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Mooney in motion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
At their own 13-yard line.
Purdy now, and he'll throw on first down. This one complete to Watkins. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 37 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. brings up second and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Now Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 14 out of the screens, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
Yellow. Get set. On 18. What's up? Up.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Jamal Agnew now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. From the gun, here is Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Penix. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 Bison.
To throw again, it's Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. Ray McLeod is the one he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
One way through for the Falcons field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board just before halftime. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. What a here with Robinson. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this 1st half.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
To return is Ricky Pearsall. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get set, get set. 118! 118!
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get set, get set. 118! 53! Yellow. Yellow. Stop!
A 1st down throw for Purdy. Into the hands of Watkins. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A 58-yard attempt.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a rock with that one. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Agnew on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mooney in motion. On play action. Penix. That's to Mooney. Complete right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now, Penix on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Caught left side by Pitts. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
4 yards.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Let's go. 60.
On second down, here's Penix. Forced out left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. On the move left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And the score remains tied at 7. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Mike Hughes is there with the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Get set, get set. Buddy team, watch out. Stop.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get it fresh to the down. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
Outside. Hang around, sir. Up.
On second down, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long.
Get set, get set. Yellow. Buddy team. Buddy. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A 46-yard attempt.
And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good, and the score remains tied at 7.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Penix. That's caught. Ray McCloud. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down. On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. from the gun on third down. Here's Penix. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Falcons.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10. The throw is Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second and 10. Again, it's Penix. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa!
At their own 16-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Arnold Ebiketie in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Purdy now back near his goal line. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Watch out!
Back near the goal line, it's Purdy. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Comes Robinson, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Gain of 2 on the play. And
the gun, here is Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. They get 15 on that game. First down, Atlanta.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues.
And he will score! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Purdy now on second down. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Isaac Guerrero, the intended target, coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. That'll be returnable from the 35. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We're going to go play action with Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. His 4th TD grab of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
49ers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes 2nd down.
Get set. Get set. Line around, up. Up.
They'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers draw closer here. It's 21-14.
49ers 14. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 2nd down.
70 Lions. Let's go.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. This is 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
They'll come up now for second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On third down, it's Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Watch out!
Back to the air is Purdy. On the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Third down. Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
The Niners will use their third and final timeout, and the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL. on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?